Okay, if you're thinking about selling your home in Thousand Oaks, Westlake Village, Agoura Hills, or the surrounding San Fernando Valley, I really want you to hear this. The number one mistake I see sellers make, even very smart, very sophisticated sellers, that can cost tens of thousands of dollars or even more. And almost every time it comes from a good place. It's overpricing. Not dramatically, just enough to make buyers hesitate. I'm Amber Ryland. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in Southern California, and I work primarily with families who are making big transitions, upsizing, downsizing, relocating, or just ready for a new chapter. And one thing I care deeply about is helping my clients make decisions that protect both their money and their peace of mind. So let's talk about pricing, because the market responds to accuracy, not optimism. A lot of homeowners are still mentally anchored to what homes were selling for a year or two ago, when the market was moving fast, inventory was tight, and buyers were a lot less cautious. And I completely understand it. You look at a neighbor's sale, or you remember what your home could have sold for, and you think, let's aim there and see what happens. But here's what's changed. Today's buyers, especially in the luxury space, are thoughtful. They're analytical, they're comparing options carefully, and they're watching pricing closely. So when your home hits the market and it's priced even slightly above where it feels like it should be, buyers don't usually say, let's go see it anyways. They say, we'll wait. And waiting is where value quietly slips away. There's something really important I want sellers to understand. The first 1 or 2 weeks your home is on the market is your most powerful window. That's when your listing is getting the most attention from the most serious buyers, the people who have set alerts, who are ready, and who are watching closely. And if those buyers don't respond during that window, the market starts to create a narrative about your home. Buyers begin to wonder, why hasn't it sold? Is it overpriced? Something must be wrong with it. Can we wait for a reduction? Even when nothing's wrong. And once that perception forms, it's very hard to undo. I hear this all the time, especially from luxury sellers. Amber, we want to list here because that's what we need, because that's what we put into the house, because we want room to negotiate. And I always say this with respect because it's emotional. The market doesn't price your home based on what you need or what you've invested. It prices your home based on what buyers will pay for it today compared to the other options they have today. And when we miss the mark, even by just a small amount, we don't just risk selling for that difference. We risk losing the strongest buyer pool altogether. There's a phrase I hear a lot that I wish we could just get rid of. Let's just test the market. Testing the market sounds harmless, but what it often leads to is fewer showings, less urgency, price reductions that feel public and painful, and buyers who now think they have leverage. And then sellers feel frustrated and discouraged when really they just missed the best window. Pricing isn't about guessing, it's about strategy. The most successful pricing strategy, especially in higher end markets like ours, is one that creates momentum early. I want buyers to feel, oh, this makes sense, we should see it now. We don't want to miss this one. Because urgency is what creates strong offers, and strong offers, especially multiple interested buyers, are what protect your bottom line. That doesn't happen by listing high and hoping. It happens by leading the market. I'll share this because it matters. The last few years in my life have been very perspective shifting. My family has walked through some serious health challenges, and it changed the way I look at everything, including work. I don't take lightly the trust people place in me with their home, their finances, or their next chapter. My job isn't to rush you, and it's not to talk you into a number that makes you feel uncomfortable. My job is to guide you with clarity, honesty, and care so you can make confident decisions without regret. If you're planning to sell in the next 6 to 12 months and you want a clear pricing framework, not guesses, not pressure, I put together a simple guide that walks through my exact strategy I use with sellers here in Southern California. It's linked below. And if you'd rather talk through your specific situation, you're always welcome to reach out. No pressure, just information. If this was helpful, subscribe. I'm going to keep sharing the things sellers really need to know, especially in markets like Thousand Oaks, Westlake Village, Agoura, the Valley. And if there's a question you want me to answer next, leave it in the comments. I actually read them. I'll see you in the next one.